How is it Reggie came back from that hamstring injury against the Bengals to play in the Super Bowl? Did you have anything to do with that, or was it really divine intervention?
I had 1,000,000,000% involved in that because Reggie tore his hamstring. We did the MRI, sent the MRI around and said, if this guy wants to continue his career, he's got to have that surgically corrected. All right. So that's the weekend. We get the MRI right away. It's Monday. Tuesday was a player day off, and Kent Johnson called me from the Hudson Center with his Texas accent. He said, Maine, for man, Maine, you're not going to believe this. I said, what's that? Big Dog says he can play. I said, what? And I'm not excited about Big Dog playing. I'm disappointed that we've let all of you guys, the world of sports media, know that Reggie's done and is going to have surgery, which is still true because I don't care what Reggie's saying. So the next day that Fritz Shermer, the defense coordinator, defensive line coach, Mike Holmgren, Ron Wolf, Dr. McKenzie, me, we're down at the Hudson Center, and Reggie takes off and runs. And we're like, physiologically, I mean, the MRI shows his hamstring's torn. And so Reggie plays, and I'm thinking that, okay, we look like, we screwed this up. We really misdiagnosed this. That's what everybody's going to be saying. And as a sidebar to that, we took that MRI and another MRI to the scouting combine, and one of the gurus of doctors, you all know of Dr. James Andrews in Birmingham, and Dr. Russ Warren with the New York Giants, which was one of the groups that we teamed with in our exam room. So Dr. McKenzie put up the MRI, and we had the name blocked out in the corner, 2 different MRIs, and said, Russ, what do you see here? He said, well, the guy's torn his hamstring. He said, can the guy play with that? I said, no, it's got to be surgically fixed. And he uncovered the name. So, I mean, those are firsthand. So the answer to your question, in latter years, Reggie White, if you looked at his hamstring, he could put a cigarette pack in the hole. He tore his hamstring. So God did not heal his hamstring. It healed his pain and ability to deal with it. And I've told that story, maybe not in this much detail, 1,000 times. Because everybody said, oh, how'd you screw that up? Reggie got healed. Well, I've got slides on my computer of that.
You have receipts.
I've got MRI, yeah.
I tweaked a hammy in week 1 of beer league softball and could barely walk the next day. But by all means, a pack of cigs and a blown hole in it. That's wild.
Trevor broke his leg standing up off a chair, getting up off a chair. So don't even listen to this. He's a mess.